Hi, it's me, Sailor Mercury, and it's me, Sailor Mars. And today we're going to talk about, well, what are we going to talk about? Well, I'm not truly sure what we're going to talk about, but we're going to talk about it. Anyway, so, alright. So we got the film shifting tool to work, or at least got it to work when we make end sheets to our films. And that as far as the that as far as the film shifting goes, you know, it's asking way too much, and you're going to put yourself up besmirching your film or besmirching our films if we even start cutting things out. You know? And I know there's going to be folks out there that they skilled that and they're good at that and everything, and good for them. But that is always going to be one chunk of a film shifting tool that we're never going to be good at. And the haters out there will still bitch that we're not cutting out things out of our films, or we're doing this or doing that. Well. So, who really cares? At the end of the day, who truly cares? Because the haters always shift their goals. You know? And so maybe, and need be that this isn't going to give us any more followers or give us more watching and looking on our films. We know that. You know? But we did get to work. So, yeah, anyway. So, there's always been always wondering why there was never no follow-ups. Well, first off, you might ask yourself, why are we fighting Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa? Or why are we fighting Queen Beryl? Well, you're like, you're like that we beat Queen Beryl long time ago, way back. It's like this, Sailor Mars said. Yeah, we did beat Queen Beryl way back in the beginning of our YouTube fairway. Like we did in the beginning of all of our YouTube fairways, but we beat her about 6 years ago the last time. And then she came back, and then she had Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa and Goldar and Scorpina working for her. Yeah, they're the knights. They're the other knights. One side there was Jadeite, Nephlite, Zoisite, and Kunphite, or Millikite, whatever you want to call them. And then on the other side you had Goldar, Scorpina, Rita, and Zedd. And even though they call themselves the Dark Kingdom, which was the true name giving to that, if you would go by Toei and Viz, where Negaverse was a French borrowed word, and that was what Deke would call it. Now, a lot of folks out there might say, well, if you already beat Queen Beryl already, then why would we be doing that again? I don't know how she came back. We beat her about 6 years ago, and all I know is she's back now. Yeah, you read about that one, Sailor Mars. Yeah. So now we've been fighting Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa. At first we thought we were just fighting them. We were only fighting them. But then it shifts out that on top of that, it shifts out that it was Queen Beryl that we were truly fighting, since Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa and Goldar and Scorpina were working for her. And you might say, well, how long do you see yourself fighting them? I'm not truly sure how long we see ourselves fighting Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa, but I don't know. We fought so many foes on our YouTube fairway. Some of them actually came from our show, some of them did not, some of them overlapped it. And I know there's going to be someone out there who is going to say that we really shouldn't be fighting them anyway, since Sailor Moon and the Power Rangers have no overlap. Well, you could believe that if you want, that's your own thought, but I believe there's a lot of overlap between the two shows, or at least a lot of things. So yeah, we're fighting Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa. We are fighting them. The Dark Kingdom, which that would be the true name for it. And they're all working for Queen Beryl. So I know, and I know. Can't, I know. Yeah, Sailor Mercury. So, the way someone might look at it, are we truly fighting Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa, or are we fighting Queen Beryl, which that's who Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa work for, or brainwashed it to work for, since we know that they are the other knights, that Tuxedo Mask, King Endymion, Kingling Endymion, Kingling Darien, whatever you want to call them, had. And since we know that Goldar, Scorpina, and Rita and Zedd are actually about the same as Jadeite, Nephlite, Zoisite, and Quinfite, or Malachite. Yeah. So, I don't know how long we're going to be fighting them for. To be earnest with you, I'm not truly sure. But we've been fighting with them for some time. So, the way I want to look at this is that it might be some time before we can say that we truly got them beat. Or take the spell that Queen Beryl put off them and take off of them, is what I need to say. And before we end this film, I just want everybody to know that we were clearing our throat in this film. I want to say we're sad for it. But at the same time, I think this film has a lot of, is lifelike. Things like that happen. And if you're someone out there that's frightened about what someone out there will think of you, and you want to be flawless, well, you can't be flawless. But if you're someone out there that's skilled on cutting things out of your films, good for you. But at the end of the day, that's never going to be us. Alright? Just want to say how we're sad for clearing our throat in the film. Alright. Go on and end it. I'm Sailor Mercury. I'm Sailor Mars. We hope you like this film.